84 days. That's how long the average Fort Bend home is sitting on the market right now. Last year, 55. So if it feels like your neighbor's house has been listed forever, you're not imagining it. The market changed. And if you're thinking about selling in the next 6 months, you need to hear this before you sign a listing agreement. I'm Lenore Smith with Lenore Smith Realty Group, and today we're talking about exactly what's happening in Fort Bend, why the playbook from 12 months ago will burn you, and the 3 things sellers are doing right now to actually get their homes sold, and sold for the right number. First, let's talk about what the data really says. Inventory in Fort Bend County jumped from 3.3 months to 4.4 months in 12 months. That sounds small. It's not. Anything above 4 months of inventory officially flips us out of a seller's market and into a balanced market. And in some price bands, we're tipping toward a buyer's market. The median sale price is sitting around $375, basically flat year over year. Translation, prices haven't crashed, but they've stopped sprinting, and buyers know it. So here's mistake number 1. And I see it every week. Sellers are still pricing like it's 2022. They look at what their neighbor sold for 2 summers ago, add 10% because their kitchen is nicer, and put it on the market. Then they sit 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. Now they're chasing the market down with price reductions, and every reduction screams to buyers that something's wrong with the house. The home that would have sold in 9 days at the right price now sits for 90 at the wrong one. Here's what's actually working in Fort Bend right now. 3 things. Number 1, price tight to the comps from the last 60 days. Not the last 6 months, not last year, the last 60 days. The market is moving fast enough that anything older than that is fiction. I tell my sellers, I'd rather price 5,000 under and create a bidding situation than price 5,000 over and watch you sit. The first 2 weekends on the market are the most valuable real estate you will ever own. Don't waste them on a price test. Number 2, invest in pre-listing prep before the photos. New construction is competing with you, and new construction has staging, model homes, builder incentives, and rate buydowns. If your home is going to compete on a buyer's screen against a Candela or Harvest Green new build, your home needs to look the part. That means professional photos, decluttered counters, neutral paint where it counts, and yes, sometimes a stager. The money you spend on prep can save you $20,000 on a future price reduction. Number 3, match the buyer's incentive. Builders are throwing in 3.99% rate buydowns and 6 months of paid taxes. You can't match that with paint, but you can offer a closing cost credit of $7,000 to $10,000, structured as a rate buydown. That same money, handled the right way, can drop a buyer's monthly payment by $250 or $300. That's the difference between a buyer choosing your home and choosing the new build down the road. And here's the secret. Most sellers are still cutting price instead of structuring credits. The credit gets you a stronger net and a faster sale. One more thing. And this matters more than people realize. Showings tell you the truth fast. If you've had 10 showings and 0 offers, the price is wrong. If you've had 2 showings in 3 weeks, the photos and the marketing are wrong. If you've had 20 showings and the feedback is it's nice, but there's a condition issue that needs addressing. The market gives you signals every single week. The sellers who are winning right now are the ones who actually listen to those signals and adjust within 7 to 10 days, not 3 months later. So if you're sitting there thinking, I might list this summer, let's pressure test it before you do. I'll pull the last 60 days of comps for your specific subdivision. I'll show you exactly what's selling, what's sitting, and what the right launch price looks like. And if the answer is now's not the time, I'll tell you that too. Honest pricing conversations are how I keep referrals going. Save this video. Send it to anyone you know who's even thinking about selling, because a 5-minute conversation up front saves people 6 months of frustration later. If you want that strategy session, head to LenoreSmithRealtyGroup.com or text me directly at 713-824-9389. I'll get you on the calendar this week. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you in the next one.